listening to Powerful Women Revealed. I'm your host, Nicole Perry, and my guest is Cara C, and I was just about to do the air drumming. What a great song. Who doesn't love Boston?
Well, my mom's name is in that song.
I
Marianne.
know. You just said that. How sweet is that? And it is more than a feeling when you're buying a home or when you're selling, because there's so many emotions that are involved.
It's an emotional roller coaster.
It is a huge transaction. It's probably the biggest asset most people have. It's the biggest asset I have, physical asset. But so let's talk about, having you on the show today, I did a little test last night. And, I'm like, oh, there's a contact us form. And I pulled it up and I typed in my name and my address and please have, a specific agent call me, because there's one that I know specifically at RE/MAX Plymouth office. And you guys contacted me. She called me within 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
Yes.
I think she was a little confused, not sure, am I really selling my home? Because I'm never selling my home. I'd like to live there, for eternity. So she contacted me very quickly. So I was very pleasantly surprised.
Yes. Well, they've been instructed.
I know. So you might not get a call back within 2 hours, but usually it's
less than 24.
24.
Well, we have a new, and maybe a little bit different than what you did, but we have a new campaign sort of going out, marketing campaign, a new ad, let's say, put it that way.
Okay.
On Facebook, that's out. That is, what is your home worth? Or find the real value of your home.
And that's really what I wanted to do. Because if you're going to refinance, I tried to refinance about 1.5 years ago. We've refinanced quite a few times. So I have like a 4%. So I'm very happy. But about 1.5 years ago, I was going to refinance, and then it just wasn't in the cards for me. It just wouldn't have made enough sense it wasn't going to change my mortgage payment that much. And so when I sent the contact form, I thought, well, it's been about 1.5 years since I researched that. It's not going to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. And to find out actually what my home is worth and compare it to what I owe.
Right.
And she can help me with that.
Yeah. And our whole thing with this new initiative, this whole ad, this whole new campaign that we're doing is that our agent will contact you in less than 24 hours, and you're going to have an accurate or an estimate of what your home is worth. And it's a no pressure, no hassle estimate. We're going to email you. We're not going to call you. We're not going to hound you.
Yes.
Most of the time when you do something like that, what do you get? You have to submit your phone number, and you're going to get a call, and you're going to get this, and you're going to get that.
Too, with a car. Like if you reach out to car dealerships, you start getting phone calls over and over
again. Right,
again.
and what we want to do, we don't want to be that. We don't, just like I've been saying this whole interview, we don't want to be that agency. We want to be a tool. We want to be
a resource.
A resource. Yes, a resource is a much better word for that. That we can provide information to you without being sort of a pain, without, just being all over you, well, when can I come into the house? Or, calling you every 5 minutes. Do you want the information? Well, we're just going to email it to you, and it's that simple. If you want to talk to us, sure. You can talk to us. You can talk to an agent.
I love it.
But that's it. It's that simple. Fill out the form, send it to us, and in less than 24 hours, you'll have your answer, and that's it. If you want to talk to an agent, okay, here's an agent that's in your, that gave you the answer.
Yep.
But if you don't want to talk to anyone,
and it's
perfectly fine.
And it's realistic information, because these agents are in the area.
It's not somebody across the country.
Yes.
It's not, When
would that happen? When would somebody across the country be trying to
just an online estimate? We can't you can't really give out names, but it happens all the time.
Yep. I know where
all the time.
I know exactly who you're speaking of. Those types of places. Now, you guys are also now wait, before we go to this next thing, what about the low inventory? So it's a buyer's,
it's very low inventory.
It's a buyer's market. There's not enough out there. Oh, it's a seller's market. Sorry, I'm not in the industry, so I screwed that up. All right, so it's a seller's market. Yeah. And there's not a lot of inventory.
The time is now to sell.
Yes.
The buyers, there's nothing to buy.
So you might want to get that information and
So
just
we
to be
have-
curious
Yeah.
and then, close the door, but then think about it.
That's why you want to. This is the time to sell. So why not find out what your home is worth? Maybe you might want to put it on the market because how homes are going in a day, 2 days, 3 days because people are just chasing after them.
Yes.
And literally, people are getting over asking price because people are just fighting after these homes. It's just crazy
Bidding
out
wars,
there.
so that's good.
It's a bidding war, yeah.
That's good. Well, now you also have a coming soon program and a 3D virtual tour that you offer. We
Those
only
are a couple
have
of our
3
marketing
minutes.
tools. Yes.
Okay.
3D tours. We're the only company in this area or agency in this area that has 3D tours. They're not a virtual tour. It's an actual 3D tour of your
Looks
home.
like a dollhouse online.
Yeah, it does look like a
It looks like a
dollhouse.
dollhouse that you're like looking down inside of. It's really quite
It
cute.
just spins around. You can go into every room, every nook and cranny. Coming soon is you get to preview a home before it goes on the market. You can't go inside, but you can call the agent. Coming soon 2 weeks prior, 3 weeks prior. Just kind of gets the home out there before it's actually listed.
But you need that 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks is not a long time.
Well, it could be longer. It can be longer, but it just sort of gets it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any final thoughts? We're out of time.
Just Remax Spectrum, voted #1 in 2016, and we love our community and we love our magazine, and look for the next issue coming out in spring, and we have a lot of great stuff coming out for everyone. So a lot of new marketing tools, a lot of new campaigns coming out, and a lot of great new stuff for our clients and in our community.
So again, the magazine is distributed in Plymouth,
Pembroke,
and Pembroke.
and then various businesses on the South Shore.
Okay. So the 2 towns and then various businesses. How many pages are in the magazine?
Oh, goodness gracious. That's going to change.
Like 30?
Because there's around 60 or so.
60
Or no,
pages.
50, 60, and then we're adding about 16 to it. So it's going to be more.
And then if they go to spectrumlistings.com, they can contact you there if they are interested in going into the magazine.
Yeah, they can just call the office.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much
you
for
for having
being
me.
here.
Thank you.
I want to just say that really taking small action steps to support our communities can have a much bigger impact beyond what the eyes can see. I want to thank you for listening. I hope you tune in next Sunday after the news at noon. Until then, I'm your host, Nicole Perry. Have a great week, and remember, knowledge is power. I want to thank you so much for watching Powerful Women Revealed. I believe that every woman who has a powerful mission deserves to be heard. And my mission is to connect these powerful women to you in a fun, entertaining, and educational way. I hope you will tune in next time. Until then, I'm your host, Nicole Perry, and I want to thank you again for tuning in to Powerful Women Revealed.